All right, what's up, mother truckers? BP Hero back at you. Getting caught up with something here, and I'm making some new rules. Okay, so I started the Bangers Best Buys video, did it a couple months ago. I really love that concept. I like the idea. It seemed like you guys liked it too. And then with the Memorial Day sales that came up, and then the 4th of July sales that came up, I was all wigged out on when to do the video, when to not do the video. And then I got to thinking, the video is supposed to be for the month, not for a certain sale. So if I'm trying to do best bats for the month, stuff that I think you should probably try and get in your bag and that kind of thing, we shouldn't isolate it around one sale because the video is supposed to be for the month, right? So yeah, there's going to be sales coming up. Keep your eye out on those. Maybe I'll try and get you guys posted on those. Not even going to dive down that rat hole. We need to get this stuff started first again. So the idea is stuff that's going to last the month as far as the pricing goes, not something that's going to be on sale for a couple of days and then be gone. Then you're left with a video that you might catch after the sale, and then you're like, oh, well, what do I do with this? So we're going to do stuff that's in stock, that's stuff that I feel like is a good deal on the website right now that you should be getting in your bag to check out. So over here on the Headbanger website, big thanks to them for making all the videos that you've seen on the channel over the last couple of years possible. And do remember, I can get you a better price than what you see on anything listed on the website here, 9 times out of 10. So hit me if there's something here that catches your interest, and I can get you a price on it shipped to your door directly. So just like last time, we're going to do 3 ASA bats and 3 U-Trip bats. So let's see what we got for ASA options for the month of July as far as what I think is a good deal that you should be getting on the way. So up first is the 2022 DeMarini Mercy. This one is a little bit different than the one that you saw that year. It is a .com exclusive. It was the only place you could get it was there, and now we have it available for us to be able to get to you guys. Pretty good pricing on these, a little bit lower than even this year's Mercy. Available in 25 and 26 ounce. 13-inch barrel. I really like the Mercy technology. I try not to get too far into stuff when it comes to what bats should hit certain balls and vice versa and carry on. But the one thing I enjoy about the Mercy technology and the Juggies as well is their ability to hit the 52 and the 44. The 13-inch barrel is always a go-to when it comes to forgiveness and performance. I'm not going to stand here and say they're the most durable thing ever, but you can hit 52s and 44s in BP. Not going to be weather sensitive if you are, worried about playing in the cold or what temp should be hit these bats in. This is going to be a bat that's going to just take a licking and come back for more. So that's the first ASA option for you for the month of July. Let's look and see what the next one is. Up next is this bad unit right here, the DeMarini Flipper Aftermath. And I'm telling you right now, the video will be coming out on this one this week. We got some swings down on this thing, and it is nasty. We ended up swinging it against my 2016 Flipper, which in my opinion, is one of the ASA GOATs. That thing was absolutely ridiculous. We've got one with about 4,000 swings on it, and it is just, breathing fire. This bat right here was literally almost neck and neck with it in performance after 80 swings. The tech is a little bit different in this. I'm going to do a little bit of research, and I'll be sure and kind of give you the breakdown on what's different between the blue one and this one in the video, but I can tell you that it's going to sound a little bit different, but I'm here to stand behind the performance of this thing. It is gas. If you're looking for an ASA that's not a monster, something that's not going to cost you an arm and a leg, and you got to buy an extra warranty for it or anything like that, the DeMarini Flipper is definitely going to be a go-to option for you here. And for our last ASA option for the month of July, and I'm not sure that these will be around in August, so make sure you get these while you can. Why not, right? It's right around the 4th of July. The Banger Independence. The monsters are definitely go-tos in the ASA space. May not be everybody's cup of tea, but I'm here to tell you, you cannot deny the way these things perform. Should be getting a video knocked down on one of these really soon with a fellow HB rep, so be sure and stay tuned for that video coming probably about the end of July. I'm thinking we should be able to get together and get this thing hit. But we know it's going to be good. It's a monster, and I have talked to some people that have swung it, and they do like it. So I'm not just making blind recommendations here. And I think the brand of the bat kind of speaks for itself, let's be honest. So with your 3 ASA options out of the way, let's head over and see what U-Trip's got to offer. All right, guys, so listen. Up next is the funnest bat that I have probably hit so far this year. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I'm an Inload fan. I don't like balance bats. But I'm telling you, something about this Louisville balance bat just checked all the boxes. And the crazy thing is, I don't really see these carrying a lot of hype. I've seen a lot of Louisville swung in the conference this weekend. I watched a lot of the stuff from the Crown Town Classic that was going on in Kansas City, broadcasting games and watching some games afterwards. A lot of people are swinging Louisville, and I did see a handful of these out there, but I don't know why the internet isn't talking about these bats more. This is something that I am low-key considering gaming. So I am a C-Chip in U-Trip, and you know I'm an Inload fan and all this other stuff, but I'm here to tell you that this bat right here is going to be something I would probably end up gaming if I had to walk onto a U-Trip field tomorrow and play at the sea level or above, where I got to worry about a little bit of control. Can't necessarily hit a ball through somebody when you get to a certain level of defense. You got to have some control, and you got to be able to hit with a little bit of pop too. This one does a really good job of giving you the control to do whatever you want with it, and then still being able to have a little bit of power. I could still get up and out of a 300-foot field with this thing if I had to, and I can literally go line to line with it. And that's not something that I'm necessarily great at. These bats are the real deal. You got to get one if you like balance bats, or if you're on the fence about trying a balance bat coming from an Inload. This has got to be the number one option for you. I know I sound full of praise and hype and everything else, but this bat is the truth, guys. So with all that hype for one bat, let's see what we got left for the others, right? All right, so our next option for U-Trip for the month is going to be the DeMarini Standard Issue. This is the Headbanger exclusive, and I'm really looking forward to swinging this one. This is going to be another one that we're hopefully going to swing on the same day that we swing that Monster Independence. And this is supposed to be the red bat with a little bit of play on loading. Now, if you saw the red bat video, you did know that probably one of my complaints with it was the loading. So I'm looking forward to swinging this. HB does a good job of making sure that their bats are taken care of when it comes to, their exclusives, making sure they're going to be loaded right. Everything's going to be top notch. Everything's going to be ready to go. And we know how good the last standard issue was. That thing was nuts. I had one. I sold it to a guy. He swung it for a little bit and messaged and was like, hey, is this thing shaved? No, they're just that good, bro. So knowing what we know about that and knowing what we know about the red bat, and with the new tech that they've been featuring that breaks in pretty fast and this alloy handle, I think it's a go-to for sure as far as forgiveness, sweet spot size. So I do stand behind this one as well. Give it a whirl, and I bet you won't be disappointed. And last for the U-Trip stuff is going to be the Miken Josh Riley Freak 9R. It's a short barrel Miken, and it's got a full ounce of Inload. Literally, how do you lose here? You don't. These things are getting to be pretty popular. Seeing a lot of these around the conference, too. I always try and pay attention to what the conference guys are swinging, because that's usually a pretty good indication of a bat that's going to be pretty good. And there's even some of the Easton guys swinging these things, because now that Rawlings has acquired Easton, now that they all fall under the same hood, the Easton guys can swing these, and there are guys swinging them. I mean, I know guys that have swung, the Eastons for years that are picking these things up. We're going to be getting a review on one of those, hopefully on Monday. So stay tuned to the channel for that. But I've had enough trusted sources tell me that these things are great, and we're fitting to show you on the channel that they are great. All right, so plenty of options there for you guys for ASA and U-Trip. Got a little bit of everything for you. But I hope you guys enjoy this little series we got going here. I'm going to try and keep it running and not worry about what kind of sales are coming up around holidays or anything like that. We need stuff that's going to last a month, not a couple of days, because the videos are for the month. So if you got any suggestions, anything you'd like to see me change, this is a new series and it's for you guys. So I'm all ears, open to suggestions, whatever you guys want to do. You let me know, and we'll see if we can get you going with it. And don't forget, anything you see on their website or any bats you got listed here, whether it be the stuff I got listed here, any of the other stuff on the website, senior bats, gloves, balls, bags, Headbangers got it all, and I can get you fixed up with any of it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Swing hard in case you hit it. BP Hero, catch you next time.